Hi everybody, welcome back to Kevin's Kreations. New thing of Geektopia Island, new production. Today's a little different. Me and Noah Cardwell here decided to switch it up.
Yep.
So he's gonna show his Force of Will deck that he made. Bear with us, he's a little new to the game, but we'll get there.
As you, hopefully you've seen our playthroughs a little bit of play decks. Yeah, I'm still slightly new to.
He's new to Force,
very new to Force of Will. So I'm ready to take all your comments in the comments below.
Yeah.
Definitely with a grain of salt and happiness.
Yeah, he is a Magic player and plays it very well. So he knows how to play the game decently. Just changing from Magic to Force of Will, for those that have done that, it's a bit rough.
Yeah. So as you can probably will tell if you played both, I am still in the Magic mindset when I created this deck. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, well, let's dig right into it, guys.
Okay. Oh man, I didn't even make a cute little name with it. But I'll figure one out hopefully by the end of the video. But I'm going with the Dusk Girl. Like, Geektopia Island, the other two that here, Kevin and our producer, always trying to get me into Force of Will. And I was like, I'm trying to get into it. And then I saw this one. And I see comments below or everywhere else like, this person sucks. This J Ruler sucks. It's like, no. I'm going to make a deck and prove people that it's wrong.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
She's super amazing.
So for those that don't know, the Dusk Girl, Judgment's for 1 black.
Yep. But there's a caveat to it. You can't have any cards in your hand, so you have to have null pretty much.
Yeah. That's her main mechanic, is you have to have no cards in hand.
Yeah.
Which she's able to help that out by paying a red. You discard a card from your hand, deal 5 damage to a Resonator, and if you discard a dinosaur, it deals 7. And she has energized red and black on her front side.
So that's pretty cute.
But what does your girl turn into on the back?
By turn 2, I'm hopefully to flip her. We change her to Scarlet the Crimson Beast. She's a Cthulhu, which is pretty cute. And she's a 10-2. Okay, kind of weird stats, right? But she has Swiftness, Imperishable, Precision, and First Strike. So please tell me... Well, I know what Imperishable is, but can you explain it for me?
Alright, so Imperishable is... If she would die on her J Ruler side, she flips back to the Ruler side and can Judgment again. That's the main difference. If she doesn't get... When she dies from actual damage or whatever, she doesn't get the astral counter.
Yeah. Which means... Hopefully the whole deck is around setting her off and wiping the board with her, or just going out and killing your opponent as fast as possible. Because, 1, damage cannot be prevented. Just flat out for the game. Whenever Resonator that was dealt by her this turn and destroyed, you will recover this card. Only do it once per turn. So
yeah, when she flips and swings, you get to kill the dude, untap her, kill another dude.
Yep.
The second time it doesn't untap because it only triggers once. But I mean, you get to kill 2 dudes because she's got First Strike. So
yep.
You're
and
killing
precision.
Anything, you're killing anything that's 10 and under.
Like literally. First Strike and Precision is just so good.
Yeah, and Precision you attack what you want really. If it's an untapped dude, you can attack it.
Yep.
So.
And the third caveat of her, or the more caveats, I guess, you pay red, she gets +2/+0.
Yeah.
So if anything's a little bit bigger than 10, no problem.
Yeah, great. We'll trade.
Yeah.
All day. Because she still only has a 2 booty, so she's going to die to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
But she costs 1 black to Judgment, and you can keep doing it every other turn, right?
Yeah, she's real good.
Yep.
All right, well, let's delve into it, Cardwell. Tell us what we got here. Because I have no idea. We're just going through it.
Don't have them yet, but they're coming in the mail. Heavenly Fruit, like the main cornerstone of the deck. You pay 1 black and discard your whole hand, and you can play any Resonator in the graveyard this turn. But during that turn, if anything hits the graveyard, it's exiled or removed instead. So that's a little weird caveat. Hopefully not to kill your dudes, or hopefully they don't kill one of your dudes while this turn's happening. But so that's what helps her start turn 2 if you wanted to, just to get at it. To help with the discard is the Refuse Collector, also a 1-drop, 3/3 I do believe. Whenever a card is discarded, so their turn, their card, yours, whatever, it gets a 1/1 counter.
Yeah.
So if you're like, turn 1 him, turn 2, discard your hand, that should be 5 counters, so it's an 8/8. There you go.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
It's pretty cute.
And then, turn 2, you're able to have the ability to Judgment as well.
Yeah.
Heavenly Fruit.
And to help with that turn 2, I have to have... It's 3 colors. So Flute's Water Dragon to help me with that as well. Because you know how good that card is. It's a 1-drop 1/4. You may rest this recovered... Sorry, what? You may rest this recovered card to call a Magic Stone instead of resting your J Ruler, and then...
Seal 5, it gets bigger.
Yeah.
It becomes like a 5/8.
Yep, 5/8.
Or, yeah, 5/8.
But mostly using it for just to call the stones while you're trying to flip her and swing, no matter what you can do.
Yeah, because you can't call a stone with your ruler and Judgment in the same turn, so... Yeah, well, to 2 Judgment, you have to be untapped. Your ruler has to be untapped. So if you're getting stones that way, you're Judgmenting also.
All right. And now, Kevin, let the comments begin.
Let's do it.
These 3 creatures all have one thing in common. They all have, pretty much, when they hit a Resonator, they destroy target Resonator. So we have a Deadly Housefly, a 1-drop 1/1 flying. So hits a Resonator or blocks a Resonator, destroy that Resonator. Done. Shade Assassin, 1-drop 2/2. If you control another Dark Elf, it has Swiftness. So if you control 2 of these, cool. But also destroy a target Resonator when you deal damage to them.
Okay.
Here's the tricky one, and the one I found. It's a good old 4 of Creature from Chaos. It's a 1-drop 2/2. And can you explain the specialty of this one?
I got called out. I didn't realize it. My mistake. He showed me my mess up, but when it deals damage to a J/Resonator, destroy that Resonator/J. So, I mean, it could kill the J for 1 mana.
Yep.
Pretty good.
All you have to do is just sit there and block, or hopefully just, if they swing their Resonator, and then, you know.
Yeah, or they're swinging their J, you're just like, no, get that dude out of my life. Let's just go.
Just go. Get your ruler out of here. Oh, and you have Astro Cannon, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... He put me in my place on that because I thought he needed to run 4 Shade Assassins, but I didn't realize the other dude killed Jays. I mean, that makes him a little bit.
It's a good call because of Swiftness, but yeah, to have a 1-drop dude just sit back and be like, "You want to swing with your ruler? Is that cool? No, okay, that's fine." And then I'll kill you with good old Dusk Girl, Scarlet.
Yeah, and there's other little cards that have extra abilities that make it even better for killing a Jay. We'll get to those though.
Yeah, exactly. So as you can tell, mostly 1-drops already. Just like you want to empty your hand, or there's such like meh. You'd rather just pay 1 red, discard it, kill a dude. Yeah, immediately with the Dusk Girl's front ability.
Yeah, so like a black, they're a creature, or a red, they're deal 5 damage.
Yeah, just awesome. Like done. Get out of there. And when we discard a hand, we also have the Flame Dragon of Altea.
Yeah, Altea. It's the dragon that was like the second-hand dragon when it came out because Guiber was still a thing. But it's 2 mana for a 12/12 flyer. You may pay 1 less you pay 1 more for each card in your hand. So if you have no cards in hand, dude only costs 2.
Yep. So when it was printed, I'm pretty sure that sounded super horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad when it first came out because you're never gonna get it below like a 4.
Yeah, exactly. You want to keep your hands usually, but with this, maybe if you go crazy, you can discard your hand turn 1, and then turn 2 if you draw 1, then you can have a 12/12. But that's the dream technically.
Yeah, yeah. You're living the dream there, but hey, you may get it, and you may have a 12/12 flyer turn 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Or hopefully at least turn 3 you do.
Yeah.
So to help do,
we got a couple other 2-drops here.
2-drops.
We got Ghost of Attoractia.
Yeah.
Also
super horrible. I understand these are horrible creatures, but I feel like if I match them with the Dusk Girl, they're beautiful.
I don't know. I'm just gonna let you be new.
Yep.
All right. So 2 mana, 1/3. When this card deals damage to your opponent, draw a card. Your opponent discards a card. The ability sounds great on paper, but it's just not good in the game.
Probably just not good. It helps discard with a Refuse Collector. Draw a card if you need the extra one to dump it or to cast it.
Yeah, and since you attack 1 dude at a time, you always attack with him first to help your Refuse Collector get bigger.
Exactly. Or like Dusk Girl, kill dudes, swing here, discard a card. Thank you, I draw a card.
Yeah.
You know, the whole plan is usually the Scarlet just swinging and killing dudes, or killing the opponent as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And to help with all the discard and all the creatures in the graveyard is good old Valentina. The illusion. Is it Crumbling Illusion?
Yeah, the Crumbling Illusion.
Crumbling Illusion. All right. Have you ever played with this card before?
I have. I really do like this card. In a deck like this, it'll be a lot better.
Yes.
She's technically 7 mana.
Yep.
For an 8/9, but she costs 1 less for each creature in your graveyard. So the cheapest she can get down to is a blue and a black for an 8/9,
which is not too bad.
Yeah, and at the beginning of your turn, put a Resonator from your graveyard into your field. So I mean, like all those Death Touch dudes that are dying to do their job to kill a thing,
yep,
you get them back. So I mean, it's already annoying enough dealing with one Death Touch dude. Dealing with that same dude 6 times gets on your nerves real quick.
It's every turn, so you're just like bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
And the cute thing, I made sure this has happened, but with Heavenly Fruit, you can cast a creature from the graveyard that turn. If she's in the graveyard and you have enough, then you can put her on the chase. She checks the graveyard, and then of course, if you have enough mana to cast her, then you can cast her.
Yeah, for the 2 instead of the 7.
So quickly by turn 3, you can cast her and keep putting creatures into the.
It's pretty cute. I have to give you credit on that. That's pretty cute.
But those are fun shenanigans because overall, that's why I have the crappy early creatures. So late game, it could be more utility. Yeah. With just the fun shenanigans that are there.
All right, so let's get to the spells that help those little dudes get there.
Okay, so this one, Scarlet's Vision, I do believe. Yeah. Okay, it has a lot of text on it, and if Kevin will probably help me, but it's 1 red, 2 colorless, quick cast. Target attacking creature deals their attack damage to a creature.
Yeah, it gives that dude +4/+0, and then they deal their damage.
And if you have Null, which you're hopefully going to have, you deal that damage to all creatures. Yeah. And we were making sure that with these quote-unquote like creatures that destroy Resonators, it does their damage. So when they do damage, it destroys all of them.
Let's make sure exactly what that guy says.
With exactly what the words. Well, while he does that, I'm going to go to Null Darkness. Yeah. 2-drop, 1 black, 1 red, quick cast, destroy target Resonator, which is really good, I think. And then Null, destroy up to 1 target J-Ruler. So you have to have both targets to be able to do that. So you have to destroy target Resonator, and then if you have Null, then kill their J-Ruler. Fuck, awesome, right? That sounds really good. Mm-hmm. Another spell that we have, Unyielding Hatred. Also 1 black, 1 red. So choose one. If you have a Fire Resonator or Dark Resonator, then you may have 2. Then you can choose both. Destroy all Resonators your opponent's control with a total cost 1 or less. So I guess elves might be big. They might fall off, apparently, I heard. Yeah. Your opponent controls. Or their mana dorks. Get them out of there. And look at your opponent's hand and choose a card. They remove that card from the game. So, as you can tell, Final Battle like wrecks this deck already. So, with 2 mana, you search the hand, get their kill out of the hand real quick.
Alright, so on Scarlet's Vision, there's one thing that we both missed, is it deals damage to the highest attack among J Resonators your opponent controls. Okay. So you don't actually get to choose what it hits, just hits the highest attack. That's the only reason I checked it to look and make sure. It's because I wanted to make sure exactly what it said. But otherwise it is quick cast, +4/+0, and then Null, it deals damage to all your dudes.
Which is fine, because if you have these guys that destroy Resonators on damage, get that highest attacking dude out of here.
Yeah, it hits all the dudes for death touch damage, and they're all just dying.
Yeah, they're just, everyone's dead. So that's a cute little trick.
Yeah, that's the cute trick with it.
A little board wipe for 3 mana if you have no cards in hand. Yeah, so
pretty
awesome. Good. All right, and we're no noobs to Swirling Demon Dimension.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cards ever because it's got my boy Gilapis on it. Yeah. But 3 mana, quick cast, remove target Resonator from the game. All day, every day. Yeah. Just get out of my game.
With these colors, they're all targeted removal, just hard removal, like get out. No other shenanigans, no nothing. And to help also get the spells is Spinning Aqua Soul, because that card's just good.
Yeah, I mean, it's quick cast, get an instant from, or get a chant back from your graveyard to your hand. Yep. All day.
So, end of turn, if you need to cast creatures from your graveyard, you can go get another Heavenly Fruit that's already in the graveyard. At the end of their turn, then you do it, and then do all that fun stuff. Or any of the kill spells that you need, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just so utility in the way in what it can do, because it gives you so much versatility.
Yeah, especially if you're discarding cards the whole time.
Because you got to remember, with Heavenly Fruit, you're not going to get to use all of your spells every time. Yeah, so this gives you the ability to do that. Yeah.
Which is awesome. I know.
I don't know. I like it. I like the idea. I like where you're at, but we're gonna have to see what it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play this and realize it's not gonna work at all. And then that's how you build as a player, guys. That's why we make brew decks, because that's how you get better as a player. You make a deck, it doesn't work out, then you switch it around a little bit, and then you play it again.
All right.
And then you learn from your mistakes.
Before that, we'll move to the sideboard of what you can add to it.
Yeah.
So we got 3 Valentina's Reaches, which is the blue-black X. Choose one. Your opponent discards X cards, or you draw X cards. It's really good for both late game and like middle game, I guess you would call it, like turn 3, turn 4.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, discard 4 cards, discard 2 cards, however many you need. It'll help your refuse collector, or it gets you back in the game because you draw a lot of cards to do what you need.
Yeah.
I just really like it. Next up is Magic Rebound. Another one of my favorite 2-drops because it reminds me of the card Misdirection. But it's 2 mana, red or blue and a black for quick cast. Change the target spell or ability with a single target, draw a card.
Really, just because if they put in more board hate second game, then you're just like, okay.
Because if they're... And right now everybody's running Forbidden Arts and or Null Darkness. So, I mean, there's going to be targets everywhere. So you're just like, no.
Yeah, no.
And then you got your own final battles in the sideboard because it's final battle. It's black and X, pay 2 life rather than pay 1, and then J Resonators your opponent's control get -X/-X.
It's good.
It's just a good card.
Because with you killing hopefully everything on their field, that your life should be up. Hopefully.
Yeah, you should be pretty golden. And then one of the best cards of the new like meta right now for blue is Shackles of Ice, just because it stops so much shenanigans on the ruler side. So as long as this card is not bestowed to a card, players can't activate ruler activate abilities.
And if you want to go back to our recent plays with 2 Keurig versus Keurig, the mistake of me not playing that turn 1 shows through the whole match. That made me pretty much lose.
That card's just so good because it stops everything. And it wasn't Keurig versus Keurig, it was me playing Shayla. If he'd have played that on the Shayla game, I lost, but thank God he did not. Yes, it shuts down your Dusk Girl a little bit, but oh well. You're still doing Death Touch. Great. And it can bestow to make a bestowed Resonator's abilities not trigger, but that's not really what you're using it for.
You're just plopping it down.
Yeah. We also got a Look at Despair, the new discard 2 spell, and it's cost 3 mana. Target player discard, or your opponent discards 2. If you have null, they discard 3. That's really it. That's all it does. It's good for like control. Good against the... If you really need it against the aggro, you can. Or like the burn decks, just because it helps your refuse collector go real hard.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have some more spot removal. Resonance of Madness.
Just to throw in there, just to try it out.
I enjoy it for decks like that have a lot of little dudes and recursion. Because I mean, y'all saw it with the Freyla deck I made long ago. You throw a 1-drop because it banishes one of your dudes as an additional cost, and you destroy target Resonator. So you sacrifice a dude that you know is already going to die, like your Shade Assassin, because if you swing, it's going to die regardless. You're just like, kill that what I need to kill.
Yeah, because if they're like, they just play a big threat, but they keep a little threat to block, then you're just like, okay, well, I'll just kill that dude.
Yeah, you just get rid of that dude, because you know your Shade Assassin's already going to die.
Yeah.
So you might as well.
Make it worth it.
And then Valentina gets it back, so all day.
Yeah.
And with knowing your dudes are going to die, you get to play Black Hole of the Spirit World. Red, black. When a Resonator is put into your graveyard from a field, your opponent banishes a Resonator.
And this is where my Magic side comes in, because there used to be a card called Grave Pact, and it did the exact same thing, and it dominated.
Yeah.
And here, like you said, my dudes are going to die. I just want more of your dudes to die with them.
Yeah, all the dudes dying all the time, because Death Touch does that, but I don't know how well it's going to see. We'll have to see.
Exactly.
You'll see this deck in action. Just give us some time to play test it, but it's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, we'll move into the stones of the deck. We have 4 of the Magic Stone of Scorched Bales, the red-black dual stone. We have 2 Magic Stone of Purgatory, which is the Vingolf 3 dual stone, I guess you would call it. It's got the magic counters on it, and you can remove counters to add a red. We have 2 Magic Stone of Hearth's Core for the extra blue-red, because you're mostly black in this deck is what we mostly want. And then right now we have 2 Magic Stone of Dark Depths. Or we have 3 of those, I'm sorry. Those are probably going to go to 4 once we get the 4th one, but for now we're only using 3. it'll take place of one of the blue-red lands because you need the more black than you need the blue.
Yeah.
But its concept, I think, is there. I don't know how well it's going to do, though.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find out.
And again, keep in mind, my first Force of Will deck, throwing it out there.
Yeah. So
in my head, I think it's going to work perfectly just because of the J ruler is so powerful.
Me and Trevor, not so much. We're just like, it could work. I don't know.
But like, you're doing good. You just do you.
Yeah, we're just patting him on the back. Let's go, buddy. So stay with us. We'll keep you updated. Again, this has been Kevin's Creations from Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. Have a great day. Alright, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the bell that gets you notifications on all of our content. Also, if you need the latest deck tech, it's going to be to the right. And if you need the latest gameplay videos, it's going to be down below.